Basketball fans, brace yourselves. Because this is not the kind of headline you want to see as the playoffs heat up. The Golden State Warriors' championship dreams are now clouded by the worst kind of news. Stephen Curry, the team's heartbeat, is sidelined with no return date in sight. As fans reel from the impact, the franchise faces a crisis like never before. Today we take you inside the drama unfolding in San Francisco and ask, is this the turning point of a legendary era? A night of heartbreak in Minneapolis. Let's set the stage. On a tense Thursday night in Minneapolis, the Timberwolves handed the Warriors a crushing 117-93 defeat, a scoreline that stunned even the most seasoned NBA watchers. But beyond the margin of victory, the real shock came in the second quarter when the Warriors began to unravel, both on and off the court. Draymond Green, a face synonymous with Golden State's defensive identity, once again found himself embroiled in controversy. A reckless swing caught Naz Reid in the face, earning Draymond his fifth technical foul of the playoffs. What was once emotional leadership is starting to look like a liability, fueling heated debates across social media and sports talk circles. Fans and analysts are left asking, has Draymond's fire finally burned too hot for the Warriors to handle? Draymond Green, from defensive soul to double-edged sword. For years, Draymond Green has been the emotional engine behind Golden State's dynasty. His intensity set the tone, transformed games, and inspired teammates. But the line between passion and volatility has grown thin. This latest incident triggered a wave of criticism online, with fans and insiders wondering if the patience of the Warriors faithful and the front office has all but evaporated. It's not just the fouls, it's the pattern. Draymond continues to cross boundaries despite repeated a stubborn sign that the old rules no longer apply. The NBA's landscape has shifted, and what once was allowed in pursuit of glory is now being ruthlessly spotlighted. Are we witnessing a chapter closing on the Warriors' celebrated core? The Timberwolves set the tone, and the Warriors struggled to respond. The game itself mirrored the inner turmoil. Minnesota came out swinging, racing to a 13-0 lead, before the Warriors could even register a field goal. By the time the first quarter ended, the deficit was already glaring, 29-15. The Wolves' physicality and relentless defense left the Warriors scattered and searching for answers. Julius Randle dominated the paint, while on the other side, the Warriors seemed dazed, unable to match Minnesota's intensity or regroup around their battered core. Even as Golden State mounted a third-quarter comeback, with a signature 19-9 run that cut the margin to 7, the Timberwolves, led by Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle, quickly seized back control. Moments like these don't just decide games, they reveal the deeper cracks in a team's. Curry's crushing announcement, a leader's sideline. If morale was already fragile, the subsequent announcement shattered it. During practice, Steph Curry addressed the media, his tone measured but unmistakably downcast. The official report, Curry is dealing with a grade 1 hamstring strain, an injury with no set timetable for. It's going to be a process, Curry admitted. You can't rush it. It's going to be one of those recoveries where you take more than a week reevaluating every day to understand when it will be safe to even think about coming back. Warriors fans waited for hope, but Curry's honesty offered only sobering reality. There's no miraculous comeback looming, just a cautious, methodical recovery, with Golden State's playoff window growing narrower. The ripple effect, Warriors forced into emergency mode. Curry's absence for at least the first 2 games in San Francisco forces the Warriors into a drastic reconfiguration. Suddenly, all eyes turn to Klay Thompson. The sharpshooter's playoff performances have swung wildly in recent years, and now the pressure to lead, especially on offense, is greater. Behind him, Jordan Poole faces perhaps the biggest test of his Warriors. Brilliant in flashes but maddeningly inconsistent, Poole must now prove he can carry the scoring load when the defense. Can Poole seize his moment on the biggest stage? Or will the team's offense sputter? Without their architect? All the while, Draymond Green must redefine his leadership, stepping up not just in hustle plays, but as the unshakable force rallying the team through. Can the Warriors? With Curry sidelined and Draymond under a microscope, the path ahead is daunting. Minnesota's young core, particularly Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, is their dominance in Game 1. Unless Golden State finds new answers fast, the series could. Game 2 looms as a crucial test. Thompson's ability to channel his championship pedigree is vital. The supporting cast, from Kevin Looney's rebounding to Moses Moody's defense, must rise above their roles and create a new. The biggest hamstring injuries are notoriously Unpredictable. Without Curry, the Warriors lack their heartbeat and closes. Every possession, every quarter carries a glimpse of grit. Warriors rally. Without their star yet, amid the gloom, flashes of resilience. In Curry's absence, the Warriors eked out a gutsy 99-88 win in Game 1, relying on defense, sharing the ball, and holding off the Wolves just long enough. For longtime fans, it was a reminder of the culture that made this dynasty special, a group unwilling to quit, even as the odds are. But the question remains, enough? Or is this finally the end of an era built on skill, chemistry, and one man's otherworldly? The ultimate test. What comes next? What we're witnessing isn't just another challenging playoff series. It's the crossroad of a basketball. Legends are tested not when everything goes right, but when adversity strikes. The Warriors have four. But the injuries are older now. The opponent's younger. The franchise stands on a knife's edge. Rebuild or reload? Trust the veterans or open the door for action? How Kerr and his stars answer these questions could define the next decade of basketball. Is this the ending? Now, it's your in. Do you believe the Warriors have what it takes to weather the story? Has Draymond's intensity become more of a burden than a blessing? Will Clay and Poole rise to the moment, or is it time for the franchise? Drop your thoughts in the comments, your perspectives. If you're as invested in the NBA's most compelling drama as we are, hit that like button, and make sure you're subscribed for all the latest twists. The Warriors' journey through adversity is just beginning, and every fan's voice heard. Stay tuned. The next chapter could be the most unforgettable yet.